So we're going to come down onto our mats. Let's start in our child's pose. So bring your feet together, knees wide apart. Extend the arms out towards the top of the mat. Forehead can rest on the mat or on top of your block, pillow, whatever you've got to hand. I want you to close your eyes and start to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And with these first few breaths, I really want you to fill up. I want you to fill up the chest. I want you to fill up the belly. And then open the mouth and really let go of that breath. You know, things are getting a little bit stressful outside there in the world, and some of us are cooped up at home having to work all day, maybe work, juggle homeschooling and bits and pieces. So use this time on your mat now to really connect with yourself, but also to help you let go of anything that's floating on around in the outside or even in the inside world. And as you breathe in, fill up your ribs, front, back, sides. And as you breathe out, just allow the body to be heavy. Spread the fingers, spread the palms. Feel that connection with you and your mat. So this is your time, okay? Just take a few more breaths like this, filling up and emptying out. Or maybe as you breathe out, you can just tell yourself to let it go. Let it all go. And focus on yourself. So hopefully if you're just joining us, we're on our child's pose at the moment, just bringing ourselves into our mat. So if you could come and join us and just bring yourself down into that position as well. And now I want you to close the mouth, and as you exhale, exhale out through the nose. So bring yourself into your Ujjayi breath. That big deep inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, engage the whisper muscles and draw the belly in towards the lower spine. Big breath in. Full breath out. Deep inhale. Draw the belly in as you exhale. Let's take one more big breath in. This time, open the mouth and let the breath go. Come back into your Ujjayi breath and come up into a seated position. Seated position. So if you're comfortable enough, you can do this. You can sit on a block or you can sit directly onto your mat. Legs are crossed. Now I want you to take hold of your strap or your belts, your dressing gown cord, whatever it may be, and take it nice and wide. So we want to go as wide as we can with this. Now we're going to work in some shoulder stretches. So as you inhale, send the strap forwards, lifting it up, continuing that breath in. And as you breathe out, then send the arms backwards and all the way down. Nice and slowly. Now keep the arms straight, so there's no bend in the elbows when we move this. Now inhale as you lift all the way up once again. Rise the shoulders up to the ears when you get to the top, and then as you exhale, lower them all the way down in front. Now let's keep on flowing like this. So breathe in, lift up, rise up through the shoulders, exhale, lower down. And maybe you want to just shorten the distance between the hands a little bit, but don't shorten so much that you've got to bend the elbows. Keep flowing. Good. Exhale as you lower down. Let's go again. Breathe in as you lift up. Arms reach up nice and high. Shoulders reach up, and then exhale as you go backwards. Good. We're going to do another one. Breathe in. Send those arms backwards. Reach up nice and high. As you exhale, forwards and lower down. Let's go for two more of these to work in those shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, now you can close your eyes so you can feel the body and what's happening in the body a little bit more. Exhale, lower all the way down. We're going to go for one more. Maybe shorten the distance between the hands. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, lower down. This is the last one. Breathe in, rise up as high as you can through the hands. Lift the shoulders, and as you exhale, lower forwards and down. Take the strap, place the strap to one side. Come to lay down on your back, bringing your feet flat on the ground. Feet are flat on the ground and knees are above the ankles. I want you to breathe in as you push down through the right foot. Oh, sorry, as you push down through both the feet, and as you exhale, lift up those hips. We're coming into our bridge. Good, now keep the hands beside you for this one. You can walk the shoulder blades together underneath you. And now breathe in, push down through the right foot. As you exhale, extend the left leg forwards, not upwards, but forwards, okay? Good. So I want you to switch on your left glute muscle and push out through the left ball of foot. We've got a fully engaged leg, so that's calf muscle, that's quad muscles, hamstring. Good. Now breathe in, push out through the foot. As you exhale, lower that left foot down to the ground. Push down through the left foot as you inhale. Extend the right leg forwards as you exhale. So try to keep your thighs in line and your hips in line. So we don't want to rise up too high, but we don't want to be down too low. Take a breath in as you lift up through the chest. As you exhale, push out forwards through the ball of the right foot. Take another deep inhale. Place that foot down as you exhale. Push down through the right foot, breath in. Extend the left foot forwards as you breathe out. Continue to tuck your tailbone. So we're still opening up lower spine, but we're also working into core here. Deep inhale. Push out through the foot as you exhale. Don't try and anticipate what the teacher's going to say next. Deep breath in. Place that foot down as you breathe out. Send that left foot down as you inhale. As you exhale, send the right foot forwards. Pushing forward. So imagine the wall of your living room is coming in and you've got to push it out. Wall of the office, wall of the kitchen, whatever it is. You've got to push through the ball of the foot. Expand the chest, inhale. Place the foot down as you exhale. Lift the hips high as you breathe in. Place the hips down as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Draw the knees into the chest as you exhale. Good. Now lift the head and the shoulders up off the mat. So let's roll ourselves up into our little ball. Getting the extra little stretch through the spine. And now start to rock up as you breathe in, as you inhale, and then rock back as you exhale. So let's build the momentum up on these rocks. So you want to be rocking up onto the tailbone and back onto the shoulders. Building up a little bit more speed. So on your next rock up, you're going to come into a high boat. Hold your high boat. That's it, yes. So extending forwards through the legs, arms are beside you, arms are switched on. So although we're not in the studio, we're still going to rock out those high boats and low boats, yeah? And I can see you on video, most of you. So no cheating tonight. Okay, take a deep inhale. Exhale down to low boats. Good, now focus your breath and your energy into the core because this is your powerhouse in this pose. Breath in as you lift up. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Good. Breath in, lift. Nice work, everyone. Exhale, lower down. One more lift. Exhale, lower down. Hold the low boat. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, relax down onto the mat. Good. Take a full body stretch, arms backwards, feet forwards. As you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. And now start to rock up as you inhale, rock back as you exhale. Good, we'll do this 3 times. On your third rock up, I want you to cross the ankles, plant the hands at the top of the mat, hop, skip, jump, or float back into your high plank. Hold your high plank. So heels are above the toes. Tailbone is tucking underneath, and we're drawing our thighs inwards. Push the ground away so you lift up out of the shoulder blades, creating that curve in the upper spine. Everybody take a breath in. Lower down to low plank as you breathe out. Hold your low plank for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale down to low plank. Remember, keep those hips in line there, Laurie. Hips in line. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. One more breath in, lift up. On a count of 5, we're going to lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down to the mat. Good stuff, everyone. Okay. So hands underneath the shoulders, elbows draw in, toes push backwards. Take a breath in into your Cobra. Good. So let's relax our shoulders down away from the ears and draw shoulder blades together behind us. Take an inhale as you pull yourself forwards. As you exhale, lower down to the mat. Again, inhale, Cobra. Hold the pose, not the breath. Draw the glutes in together, so lower sit bones, lower glutes, or sit bones, lower glutes, should I say, and push backwards through the toes. Inhale as you pull yourself forwards. Exhale as you lower down to the mat. Let's flow with the next three. Breath in, Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Last one, breath in, Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Slide your hands back about half an inch and now breathe into your upward facing dog. So you're pushing down through hands, lifting out of shoulders, but pushing down through the top of the feet. Tuck the tailbone underneath. Take a breath in, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Now let's walk our dog out for a few breaths, okay? So bend your knees, bend your elbows, shake your head. And remember, you can flood your lips at any time you need to. So move as much or as little as you need. Some of you guys and girls that are still, you know, sitting in your offices, maybe at this time of night, I know someone is still sitting there in their office. They've stopped for a little while to take in their yoga practice. So this is a time in your practice when you really need to kind of close those eyes, focus internally, see where you need to stretch out a little bit more, where you need to pay some attention. Maybe you don't, you know, you're a little bit tired, so you've got to be a bit more aware of those spots. Okay, come back into neutral down dog. Take a deep inhale, send the hips up. As you exhale, step or float to the top of the mat, take a ragdoll. Feet go hip distance apart. Gently sway from side to side. Lift up the toes as you take the next breath in and draw the belly in as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Send those hips up as you breathe in. Relax the shoulders down to the ears as you breathe out. Deep breath into shoulder blades. Push down through the feet as you breathe out. Another inhale. Let go of the elbows, the hands, and bring the feet together as you exhale. Breathe into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One more, flat back breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Now rise and shine from toes to fingertips, reach to your ceiling. As you exhale, bring the palms to the center of the chest. Close the eyes, take a breath in. Relax the shoulders, bring the feet together, breath out. Expand the chest and the ribs as you inhale. Draw the belly in and tuck the tailbone as you exhale. Let's open our practice with 3 ons. Breath in. Have an awesome practice, everyone. Inhale, send the hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back breath in. Exhale the hands down, step or float into high plank. Elbows tucked in as you lower down to low plank. Up dog as you breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Expand the ribs out as you inhale. Draw the belly in as you exhale. Send the sit bones up as you breathe in. Send the heels down as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Draw the thighs in as you exhale. Fill up the chest, breath in. Push down through the hands, breath out. Roll your shoulders outwards as you fill up those lungs. And send the heels down again as you breathe out. Another deep inhale. Step or jump to the top of the mat as you exhale. Feet together, halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise and shine to the ceiling, breath in. Bow forwards, breath out. Flat back, inhale. Send the hands down, step or jump into high plank. Low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Send your hips up, sit bones up, breath in. Push down through hands, breath out. Roll the shoulders out as you inhale. Draw the belly in as you exhale. Big breath in. Send the heels down, breath out. Another full inhale. A full exhale. One more breath in. Step or float to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise and shine to the ceiling. Bow forwards, breath out. Flat back, inhale. Hands down, step or float into high plank. Elbows tucked in for low plank. Up dog as you breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Fill up the chest and the ribs, breath in. Push down through the hands, breath out. Inhale into shoulder blades. Exhale as you relax the neck. Fill up the chest, breath in. Roll the shoulders out, breath out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. One more breath in. Step or float to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise and shine as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale, bow forwards. Flat back, breath in. Step back into high plank. Elbows in for low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Bring the feet together, send the right foot towards the ceiling. Now keep that leg straight. You're going to push out through the heels. So let's flex the foot, curling the toes round towards the knee. Ooh, you've got cold ankles here. Okay, breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Send the knee to the nose as you exhale. Foot goes up, breath in. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Send the foot up, inhale. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Now this time hold. So we're going to get that knee as close to the elbow as possible. So use your core muscles for another 5, 4, 3, pay attention, 2, starfish as you breathe out. So the right foot is going to go underneath you towards the left side. You can take a big toe grab or you can send your left arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Now push down through the right hand as you breathe in. Open to the left side as you breathe out. Another deep inhale. As you exhale, send that right foot up to the ceiling. Take your breath in. Step up to warrior one as you breathe out. Good. Rise through the hands. Inhale. Relax the shoulders down. Exhale. Spark out through the fingers. Breath in. Square the hips. Tuck the tailbone as you breath out. So remember, squaring the hips, we're pushing that left hip forwards, right hip backwards. Take an inhale. Push down through the outside edge of your left foot as you exhale. Deep inhale, lift the toes. Send the hands down to the mat, step back to high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Send that left foot up, breath in. Start off with the straight leg. Well, we're going to keep that straight leg actually because we're not going into a bend or anything. So I want you to push up through the heel, flex the foot. Imagine you have that metal bar that runs through the hips so it doesn't allow you to stack too high on the left onto the right side. Inhale, knee to nose as you exhale. Send the foot up, breath in. Knee to left elbow, breath out. Inhale, send the foot up. Knee to right elbow this time. Hold it there. So get the knee and elbow as close together as you possibly can. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, starfish, sending that left foot underneath you to the right side. Watch out for the coffee table if you haven't moved it out of the way, okay? Take hold of the toes, take hold of the foot, or rise up through the right hand as you breathe in. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone, draw in the belly. Use your core muscles to lift those hips high. Deep inhale. Come into your three-legged as you exhale. Send that left foot up. Step up to warrior one. So take your time, okay? Set your base up and then rise up through the fingers as you inhale. Relax the shoulders as you exhale. Lift up through the spine, breath in. Tuck the tailbone, square the hips as you breathe out. Deep inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, lead through the left knee. Another breath in. Full breath out. Fill up the lungs, inhale. Send the hands down to the mat, step back to high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Take a couple of breaths here now to settle down into your pose, into your practice. Maybe you're still working into those tight areas, so notice what they are, breathe into them. Okay, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, step or float to the top of the mat, feet together. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Let's go for our chair pose. So let's rise up through the hands, sit low into the hips. So remember everyone, yes, we may be at home in the comfort of our own home or in the comfort of our office or whatever we're doing, but let's still work our pose, okay, or work our practice. So I want you to sit really low. We're still there in the room with you, so we're still going to push you. So tuck your tailbone. As you breathe out, I want you to go a little bit lower. That's it, yes, good stuff everyone, brilliant, nice. Squeeze in those thighs, squeeze them in as if you've got the block in between your legs. Relax the shoulders, tuck the tailbone, draw in that belly. Good, I'm going to give you another 10, 9, 8, a little bit lower there, Sophie, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, take a breath in, exhale, forward fold as you breathe out. Good holding, flat back inhale. Exhale the hands down, step or float into high plank. Lower down to low plank, up dog, breath in, down dog, breath out. Deep inhale, full exhale. Bring your feet together, send your right foot up to the roof. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Now draw your right heel in towards the right glute area. This will strengthen your hamstring, give you more activation. So you've got to switch on your right bum muscle, okay? Your right glute muscle. Now you're pushing down through the right side of the body and through the left side. The right side is full of your breath. But keep the left side activated. So you're pushing down through foot, down through hand, and you've got the leg switched on. It's working for you. Take a deep breath in. Flip dog as you breathe out. If it's there, if it's not there, hold your three-legged twist. Now I want you to draw your sit bones together underneath you, squeezing in those glutes, and then reach forwards through the right fingertips towards the TV, the computer, the office desk, whatever it may be, okay? Now breathe into the front of the body so you get that stretch through the ribs into the chest. Lift the toes, draw in the thighs. Good stuff. Take an inhale. Come back into three-legged as you exhale. Send that right foot up, breath in. Step up to Crescent Lunge as you breathe out. Inhale, rise high. Exhale, bring the palms to the center of the chest. So back heel is off the ground and you have a softening of your left knee. So we're not pushing out too far out through the heel, but we are pushing down through the foot. Breath in as you lift up through the spine. Draw the feet together as you breathe out. Take an inhale. Lower the left knee to an inch off the ground as you exhale. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Twist to the right as you exhale. Top of the left arm goes in front of the right knee. Now push the hands together, breath in, fill up your chest. As you exhale, twist. So use the arm and the knee as a good place to push together. But also use your core muscles, yeah? Take an inhale into your upper body. As you exhale, relax the neck down. Draw the feet in as you breathe in. Push down through the feet as you breathe out. Another deep inhale. Come into your warrior two as you exhale. So let's stretch out through the arms. So take a look at your back arm. Is it in line with the front arm? Yeah. If it's not, then bring it in line and then look over your index finger towards your focus point. Spread the hands, spread the fingers. Lift up through the ribs as you breathe in. As you exhale, relax the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift the toes. As you exhale, roll the thighs out, tuck the tailbone. Take a breath in. Draw the belly in, breath out. Now flip the front palm, reverse your warrior inhale. Exhale, relax the neck. Lift up through the right hand, breath in. Relax the neck again as you breathe out. See if you can roll your left shoulder down and away from the left ear. Gives you a little bit more room to relax the head. Fill up the right side of the ribs as you breathe in. Extended side angle as you breathe out. Let's go parallel tonight with the shin, okay? So there's no resting on top of the knee tonight. Let's go parallel with that shin, send the left arm up towards the roof. Breath in as you expand the chest. Breath out as you relax the neck. Take your deep inhale. Let's twist as we exhale. Breath in. Tuck tailbone, breath out. Ooh, that's a super twist here we've got tonight. Deep breath in. Send the hands down to the mat. Step back into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Okay, full breath in. Flutter the lips as you breathe out. Good, we can do better than that, everyone. Deep inhale. Let's hear you flutter those lips as you breathe out. Good stuff. And one more time, inhale. Flutter as you exhale. Okay, send that left foot up to the roof, breath in. Good, let's keep the legs straight for now. Straight for now as we breathe in, send up. And then as you take your next exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips. Breathe into the left side. To feel that left rib cage expand as you breathe in. As you breathe out, draw the left heel in towards the glute muscle, strengthening your hamstring. Good, and we need all the strength we can get in this time of the year, time of whatever, time of age, I don't know. Good, tuck the tailbone. Draw the belly in. Hold here or take your inhale. As you exhale, go over into your flip dog. That's it. Land the feet flat on the ground. Lift the toes. Lift the hips. Open the chest towards the roof. Take your breath in as you reach forwards. As you exhale, draw the sit bones together underneath you. Push down through the feet and down through the hand. Breath in. Reach forwards. Tuck the tailbone as you breathe out. Good. Relax the neck if it's comfortable. If not, tuck the chin into the chest. Take a deep inhale. Three-legged as you exhale. Send that foot up, breath in. Step up to Crescent Lunge as you breathe out. Rise high through the fingers. Inhale. Relax the shoulders. Exhale. Open the chest forwards. Breath in. Draw in the belly. Tuck the tailbone. Breath out. So we get that engagement of left hamstring. Opening of right hip flexor. Another deep inhale. Palms come together at the chest as you exhale. Take your breath in. Lower the right knee down to the mat as you breathe out. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower down. Breath in, lift. Exhale, down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. This time, hold. Good. Now make sure you're about an inch off the ground, okay? Remember, that's a real inch, not one of those men inches, yeah? Okay, for another 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the left side. Good, so get the top of the arm in front of the left knee. Push the palms together. You can push the palms together, or as B is doing here, you can have a fist with the right hand, pushing the left hand down on top, maybe even wrapping the hand around like rock, paper, scissors. You know, the paper goes around the rock. Now fill up the upper body as you breathe in. Relax the neck as you breathe out. Lift your toes rather than digging into the mat. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone again as you exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Open out to warrior 2 as you exhale. Good. Now let's stretch out through the arms. Look down at your heels. Make sure they're in line. Okay. So front heel is in line with the back foot. It can be the heel, it can be the arch, or it can be the toes. Stretch out through your arms. Breathe in. Relax your shoulders, breathe out. We're doing great, everyone. Lift up through the spine, inhale. Tuck the tailbone, exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse the warrior. Lift up. I want you to spark up high through those left fingertips. So you're reaching up. So remember, as we always say in class, or as I always say anyway, we're reaching up more than we are just trying to lean backwards, okay? So don't allow yourself to collapse into the right rib cage. We want to be lifting out of that right side. We're still filling it with breath. Deep inhale, tuck tailbone, roll thighs out as you exhale. Where are you going there? Another breath in, extended side angle as you breathe out. Good, arm goes parallel to the shin this time. There's no resting on top of the knee. Let's rise up through the fingers. Tuck the tailbone, roll the thighs under as you breathe out. Now let's take our deep inhale. As you exhale, twist. Stretch out through the spine, breath in, elongate the spine, and as you breathe out, we're going to twist again. Deep inhale. Let go of the neck as you exhale. Breath in. Let go of the neck and twist, breath out. One more inhale. Send the hands down, step back into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Send those hips up, inhale. Send the heels down as you exhale. Lift your toes, breath in. Roll your shoulders out, breath out. Deep inhale, fill up the chest. Exhale, draw the belly in. We're going to have a little flow here now, just a couple more breaths before we flow. Exactly the moves that we've just done, but we're going to interlink them and we're going to make a little sequence, okay? So it's one breath per move. Now as you breathe in, send your right foot up to the ceiling. As you exhale, step up to Crescent Lunge. Send the hands high, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale the hands down, step or float into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Left foot goes up, inhale. Step up, Crescent Lunge. Breathe in, rise high. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale the hands down, high to low plank. Up dog, full breath in. Down dog, full breath out. Let's go again, right side, send the foot up. Step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale the hands down, high to low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot goes up. Step up to the top of the mat. Breath in, rise high. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale the hands down, high to low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Take a deep inhale, a full exhale. Let's send that right foot up, breath in. Step up to Crescent Lunge, breath out. Rise high. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle this time. Whoa, see you was paying attention there. Good stuff. Okay. All right, now take a breath in. Let's take a full bind as we breathe out. So the left arm's going to go behind you, right arm's going to go underneath you. If you've got your strap, okay, or you've got your belt, or your dressing gown cord, use that in between the hands. Now you have an option. Option one is to hold exactly as you are now in your half or full bind. Option two, take a breath in. Step the left foot up to the top of the mat for bird of paradise. Good, now push down through the left foot. Rise up through the crown of the head. Nice and slowly, nice and gently. No need to rush, okay? Now take a breath in and lift that right foot as you breathe out. That's it. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Nice and high here for B. Brilliant. Exhale. One more breath in. As you breathe out, everyone send the hands down to the mat. Step back into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a breath in. Your full breath out. Inhale, send the left foot up. Exhale, step up to Crescent Lunge. Hands rise high. Warrior two. Flip the front palm reverse. Extended side angle as you breathe out. Inhale. Take your half or your full bind as you exhale. So remember, a half bind is just as good as a full bind, okay? It still allows you to open up. If you want to hold your full bind, that's great stuff. If you want to take a bird of paradise, take a breath in. As you exhale, step up to the top of the mat with the right foot. Now take your time, and then as you breathe in, you're going to rise high, lifting up. Good, I can see a few bird of paradises there, some full binds being held, which is great stuff as well, nice. Keep holding, keep breathing. Lift that foot high. Use the whole full bind to open out. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, send those hands down to the mat. Step back into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Everybody take a deep inhale. Open your mouth as you exhale. Take a full breath in. Flutter the lips, breath out. Another breath in. Flutter a sigh, whatever you want to do. Good. Ujjayi breath now. Ujjayi breath. Flow with your Ujjayi breath. Make sure it's loud. I want to be able to hear everyone with that Ujjayi breath, okay? I want to be able to hear you from your house or your flat or whatever it is you're practicing at the moment, all the way to the studio, okay? Now bring the feet together, take a breath in. Step, jump, or float to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose as you breathe in. Good, now let's sit nice and low in your chair. Let's sit low as you can. That's it. Now on your next breath out, you're going to bring the palms together at the center of the chest. Okay, relax the shoulders. Bring the shoulder blades together so you open your chest forwards. But as you bring the shoulder blades together, don't suddenly start curving into spine. So remember, you're tucking tailbone at the same time here, yeah? Okay, deep inhale. Sit all the way down onto your heels as you exhale, all the way down. Okay, now we're going to keep the palms together at the center of the chest, and then we're going to sit down onto the bum cheeks, okay? Sit down onto the mat. Palms stay together, palms stay together. Deep inhale. Rock backwards as you exhale. Up as you breathe in. Back as you breathe out. Start to build up the momentum, build up the speed, okay? Keep on rocking, keep going. Up as you breathe in, back as you breathe out. Let's go again. Up, inhale, back, exhale. This time as you go up, come all the way back up into your chair. No hands. Oh, I can see. Yeah, that's good. Very good, everyone. Nice. Okay, full breath in. Twist to your right as you breathe out. So now we're coming into chair twist. So we want to get that left elbow in front of the right knee. Look at your knees. Are your knees together? Brilliant. Push the palms together, create the fist, whatever you want to do. Remember, rock, paper, scissors, paper goes round rock. The rock is the right hand, the paper is the left hand. Deep inhale into chest. Twist and relax neck as you exhale. Good, now hold and breathe. I'm going to give you another 5, 4, sit a little bit lower, 3, 2, 1, ragdoll as you exhale. Whew. Take those feet hip distance apart. Nice holding, everyone. Take hold of elbows or even interlink fingers behind the back. You can gently sway from side to side, but I want you to lift those toes to activate your feet. Activate the feet, the ankles, the lower legs. Good, we're breathing at all times. No short breaths, no shallow breaths, full Ujjayi breathing. Good, now take a breath in. As you exhale, let go of the hands and the elbows, keep the feet where they are. Take the 2-piece fingers, create your little hooks, okay? Wrap them around the big toes. Take a breath in as you bend the knees, flat back, and then as you breathe out, forward fold, sending your elbows out to the sides of the room. This is no time to rest anyone, okay? Send those elbows out wide. Pull on the toes. If you're at home, you've probably got a first aid kit, so you're going to be okay if your toe does come off, right? Remember, it's only a COVID-19, it's not leprosy, right? So no body parts are going to fall off. Right, deep inhale, send those hips up. As you exhale, allow the upper body a little bit more room down as you send those elbows out sideways. Draw in the thighs, breath in. Send the hips up as you breathe out. Good, fill up. Empty out. One more breath in and let go of the toes as you breathe out. Drum the back of the legs if you need to. Okay, bring the feet together, breathe into your flat back. Exhale, forward folds. Chair pose, breath in. We haven't forgot about the other side, remember? Good, I'm sure some of you were thinking, oh, I hope he forgets about the other side. I hope he forgets. No chance. Okay, rise up through the fingers, breath in. Make sure you're sparking, okay? So remember, lazy hands, you're gonna have heavy arms. So let's make those fingers work for us tonight. They're engaged, we're spreading the bones in every hand. All two of them. Relax the shoulders. Good, I can see, look, B's got a little bit of tension there in the shoulders, so she needs to let it go, so let your shoulders go at the same time. Good, now lift up through the spine, expand the ribs out sideways. Tuck the tailbone, now bring the palms together as you breathe out. Take your deep inhale. Sit down onto your hips as you, onto your heels, sorry, as you exhale. Can't sit down onto the hips, can we? Okay, now keeping the palms together, take a breath in. As you exhale, sit down onto the glutes. That's it. Deep inhale. Rock backwards as you exhale. Up as you breathe in. Back as you breathe out. Build up the speed. Build up the momentum, okay? So we go back onto the shoulders, up onto the tailbone. Breathing in as you go up, breathing out as you go back. On your next rock up, come back up into the chair. No hands. I am watching everybody. Oh, good stuff. Brilliant. May have seen one hand go down there. Okay, big breath in. Twist to your left as you breathe out. Let's get that last little twist in with the chair. Good, so push your elbow, your upper arm, sorry, into your left knee. Good, and as B as E, look, notice how she's taking her time to get into the pose. She's coming into it, I can go a little bit deeper, so then she's adjusting. She's moving that tricep a little bit further around onto the thigh. Now take a breath in, and then release the neck as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Squeeze in those thighs as you exhale. But remember, you've got to keep your hips squared to the top of the mat. Knees will stay in line this way. Fill up. Empty out. Breath in. Breath out. One more deep inhale. And forward fold into ragdoll as you exhale. Good. Let's take the feet hip distance apart. You know, if you tend to find that you're always going for the grab of the elbows, how about tonight interlinking the fingers behind the lower back, yeah? Interlink the fingers and lift the hands off the lower spine. So we're allowing them to go forwards towards the top of the mat, towards your living room, your bathroom, your kitchen, wherever you are, your office. Good. Now push down through the feet, lift the toes. Draw in those thighs. I want you to fill up the rib cage with your breath as you breathe in. Allow the upper body more room towards the ground as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. And release as you exhale. Give the back of the legs a little drum. Okay, now bring the feet together. Breathe into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise and shine to the ceiling. Eagle on the right side. So let's go with the right arm underneath the left arm. We're twisting the forearms. We're bringing palms together, and then we're lifting up through the elbows. Remember, if you're tight in shoulders today, give yourself a hug. Take a breath in as you stand tall through the crown of the head. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone, sit into the knees, send the right leg up and over. Squeeze in those thighs. So if you're unbalanced tonight, okay, because sometimes, you know, a lot of us are practicing at home. If you've got carpet underneath you and your mat on top, it can be a little bit more difficult to balance, yeah? Because you've got more of a spongier surface underneath you. So I want you to draw the thighs in. People that are practicing on carpet and they're finding that balance a little bit sort of not there tonight, squeeze in those thighs, and everybody can do this. Lift up through the pubic, through the lower belly, through the groin muscles. Lock in your core, yeah? Tuck the tailbone. The more we can squeeze in those thighs and use the core, the easier it is to balance. I want you to lift the elbows as you breathe in. Relax the shoulders down away from ears as you breathe out. Fill up the ribs, expand them out sideways. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, sit low. Take one more breath in and release as you breathe out. Foot goes down, palms come together. Inhale, send the hands nice and high. Exhale onto the left side now. So left arm goes underneath the right arm. Breathe in, lift those elbows high. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, sit down into your hips, down into your knees. Lift that leg up, over, and then lock in the core muscles. So it can take us a bit of time to get the balance. You know, we may come into the pose and then fall out again. As I said a moment ago, you've got to use core muscles, lift up through the pelvic floor, squeeze those thighs in, squeeze them in. You can even place that left foot down onto the mat or onto a block or your stack of magazines, whatever you're using as that block. You can even place your foot onto there to help you balance. Keep lifting your elbows, so we're working into shoulders. We're getting that deep stretch inside the shoulders. At the same time, you're relaxing your shoulders down away from the ears. Take another breath in and release as you breathe out. Palms come together, close the eyes, inhale. Full exhale. Okay, so we're going to use our, if you've got a strap, we're going to use our strap for this next move. We're going to go for a dancers, but we're going to use a strap. If you haven't got the strap, if you've got the belt, make a loop at the end. If you've got your dressing gown cord, make a noose or something with it so you can put it around the ankle, yeah? So as B has here, she's got the strap going up behind us, exactly what I want you to do. Now draw the heel in towards the glute muscle. So right heel goes in towards right glute. Draw the elbows together around the hips. Send the elbows up as you breathe in. Start to kick backwards as you breathe out. So we kick backwards before we even start thinking about reaching forwards through the chest. Yeah? Good. Right foot is flexed. He's got a right toes really switched on. So the foot is engaged here. Now inhale as you open the chest forwards. Exhale as you kick the foot backwards. As you kick the foot backwards, draw the elbows together and send them towards the front of the room. Breath in, push down through left foot, breath out. Deep inhale, send the right hip down as you exhale. You can stack a little bit, but try not to stack too much. We're not half moon dancer or quarter moon, whatever they call it. One more breath in and release as you breathe out. Good holding, nice dancers there at home, everyone. Place the foot onto the ground. Take the strap, place it around the left ankle. We'll go onto the left side, so take your time, get it set up. Good, remember, have the strap behind you. Left heel is going to be drawing in towards the glute muscle. Start with your knees together, yeah? Knees are together. So this helps work those inner thighs more. Now breathe in, send the elbows up. As you breathe out, start to kick the foot backwards. Deep inhale as you open the chest forwards. Exhale as you kick backwards, send the elbows up. Squeeze them in, tuck the tailbone. So quite often when people come into a dancers, they may feel something in lower spine. If this is the case, ease out a little bit. But remember also tuck tailbone. So that tucking is lengthening, it's opening out. Breath in into the chest. Breath out, push down through right foot. Deep inhale. Lift up through the pelvic floor, exhale. Breath in. Draw belly in, breath out. Take one more deep inhale and release as you exhale. Bring the palms together at the chest. Send the strap to one side, palms together. Good, close the eyes, relax the shoulders. How are we all feeling? Good, still energized? Plenty left for the next part of the class. We've still got ages left, okay? Inhale, send the hands high. Exhale, bow forwards. Flat back breath in. Send the hands back, step or float into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog breath in. Down dog breath out. Send your right foot up to the ceiling, inhale. Bend your knees, stack your hips. One breath in, half pigeon as you breathe out. So the right knee goes up and out as far as you can go to the right side of the mat. The shin will go as parallel as your knee allows it to go. But what I want you to do with the left foot, so walk the left foot backwards. So this brings the right hip a little bit closer to the mat, giving you a better stretch through the glute and into the hamstring. Stay on the hands as B is here. She's got straight arms. She's on the hands. You can stay here, or you can take a breath in as you lift up through the spine, and as you breathe out, come down onto the forearms. If you're on forearms, maybe you want to rest your head onto your mats, your blocks, your towel, your books. You can pad your knee up, especially if you've got a hard surface. If you've got carpet underneath you, it's probably going to be okay. But if not, you can place something under your knee to give it a bit of comfort. And then come down into half pigeon. So we come all the way down to the mats. You can, like I say, you can stay on those straight arms. You can come onto forearms. You can extend the arms forwards. I want you to bring the forehead down though, or relax the neck. Straight arms, forearms, or even if you're going forwards, you can still relax that neck. Now breathe in into the whole of the upper body. So this is the front, the sides, and the back of the ribs. Breathe into shoulder blades, and as you breathe out, draw in that belly, tuck the tailbone. This is a passive pose, but we can also make it an active pose at the same time. So to make it active, you're going to switch on your left glute muscle. So feel that big, juicy muscle start to engage. You can also push down through the top of your left foot. So you can push down through the top of the left foot. This will engage your leg. That's a jelly leg there. This will lift your knee up off the ground slightly, and it'll bring a little bit of weight into the hips. You can also lift all of those lower belly muscles, draw them up into the upper belly. Good, now I'll give you a few breaths here to kind of enjoy this pose. And just because you're at home, don't forget, I've got all these little cameras. I've got all these little screens at the top of my screen. I can see you. I know whether you're coming into it or whether you're sitting there eating chocolate fingers or anything like that, okay? No, says Laura. No, says Laura. Definitely not. Good. I'm going to give you another 3 more breaths here. So make them good. Breathe in deep. Long inhale, long exhale. Another 2 breaths. Fill up. Draw the belly in as you breathe out. Last breath. Take a deep inhale. A full exhale. Now push down through the hands. Lift up as you breathe in. Tuck the left toes underneath as you breathe out. Send the right foot up to the ceiling, bending your knee, stacking your hips, and rotating your ankle around in little circles. You can rotate the knee, rotate the hip, wiggle the toes. Take your inhale, and then as you exhale, send that foot down to the mat. Feet together, send the left foot up, breath in, bend knee, breath out, stack the hips. Deep inhale, exhale, come into your half pigeon. Good, so take your time. We're not here for a massive amount of time tonight, but I still want you to take your time to come into your pose. Don't rush. As we always say, if you rush into this pose or any pose, you're then going to fidget. You're going to have to move to get into a more comfortable position. We want you to get that comfortable position straight off so you can come down into it. Maybe make a little adjustment here and there, and then focus on your breath and focus on that release. So remember, you can stay on the straight arms. You're lifting on straight arms. You're pushing down through the hands. You're lifting up through the shoulders, out of the crown of the head. If you're on forearms, I want you to let go of the neck so the head hangs between the shoulders. And if you've got arms extending forwards to the top of your mat, I want you to spark out through the fingers. Stretch the hands, the arms, the palms, and allow the forehead to come down to the ground. So again, we can make this active, and this is something I always love to do when I'm in my half pigeons. I do push down through the top of my back foot. It gives me the activation in the back leg. It lifts that back knee up off the mat slightly, giving me more weight into the hips. Right glute muscle should be engaged. We breathe into the whole of the upper body, and as we breathe out, we tuck our tailbone. So we feel that little lengthening through the lower vertebrae. Keep that breath flowing, everyone. Stay in your pose. You know, it's very tempting to kind of take things a little bit easy, especially when we're in familiar surroundings. But I want you to be as deep into this pose as you would be as if you was in the studio, okay? So you can still hear me, I can still see you, so we are technically still in the studio, yeah? So let's be as deep into this pose as we can. I'm going to give you 3 more breaths in now, 3 more breaths. So fill up, breathe deep. Tuck tailbone, draw belly in as you breathe out. Take that second big inhale. Your full exhale. Last big breath in. Allow those hips to sink down as you breathe out. And now start to rise up onto the hands as you inhale, straight arms, lift out the head, open the chest, and as you exhale, tuck the right toes underneath, left foot goes up, bending knee, stacking hips, wiggling the toes, the ankle. You can rotate knee, you can rotate hip. And we don't try to kick the teacher in the face. Okay, now place the foot down onto the ground. Bring the feet together, take a breath in, step, jump or flow to the top of the mat. As you breathe out, come to lay down on your back. Okay, lay down on your back. You're gonna send bring the feet flat on the ground. We'll do a couple of bridges here now. We'll do one bridge. So in this bridge, what I want you to do is we want to bring the feet flat, but I want you to take the feet wide. So go wide, right up to the edges or even beyond the edges of your mats, yeah? That's it. So we're going to work into glutes here. Work more, this is more into glute activation, this one. Now tuck the tailbone, push the lower spine down, belly goes down. Inhale, lift up those hips. Exhale, draw the feet back in towards the shoulders, yeah? Keep lifting those hips up off the mat. Drawing in the glute muscles, drawing in the sit bones. Good, now breathe. We feel it? Yeah? Good stuff. We're not just saying that, are we? No. Yeah, we feel it at home. Good, I want you to lift those hips. Keep lifting. Lift, 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 lift. Good, brilliant stuff. That's it, Rachel. Keep lifting those hips up high. Maria, I want to see those hips up as high as you can go. Good, brilliant stuff. Cassie and Matt, get those hips even higher. Little bit high. That's it, Matt. Yes, good, nice, brilliant, fantastic. Okay, I'm going to give you another 10. Draw the sit bones together. 9, 8, lift the toes, squeeze in the thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down to the floor. Bring the feet together, knees go wide apart. Place a hand on the belly and a hand on the heart. Big breath in, full breath out. Take your deep inhale, your full exhale. Big breath in, full breath out. Bring the knees together, window screen wide from side to side. Inhale as you go one side, exhale as you go to the other side. Good, now bring the knees into the center, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Good, now start to rock forwards as you breathe in, backwards as you breathe out. On your next rock backwards, come into a shoulder stand. So send the feet up towards the ceiling. Feet will go upwards as high as you can, with the shoulder blades together behind you. Good, we're drawing in the thighs. We're sending those feet up towards the roof. Take a breath in. Come into your plow pose as you breathe out. Send those feet towards the back of your room. Mind out for any tables or chairs that may be behind you. Feet will go down to the mat if you can. If not, and you're not feeling particularly balanced, then keep the hands at the lower spine, yeah? The feet don't have to touch the ground, yeah? Yeah? Someone in this room is taking the mickey out of me, okay? Take another inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower the hips down to the mat, keeping the knees close to the chest. So we're going to keep on slowly lowering down, nice and slow. That's it. When the hips come to the ground, keep the legs straight, lower the feet and the heels down to the floor. Good. Extend those feet out towards the top of the mat. Take your block, your books, your towel, your cushion, your whatever it is you're using as a block substitute. Oh, wow. Better turn some other lights on, otherwise we're a bit dark. Fish on a brick, sorry, fish on a brick. Okay, so place the block in between the shoulder blades, come to rest down on top of your block. Shoulders are going to relax down, head is going to come down to your second block. Keep your breath flowing though, okay? You're still in your practice, so you still have your Ujjayi breath. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll over to your right side. Release the block out from underneath you. Come to lay down flat on your back. Arms down beside you, palms face upwards. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Open the mouth as you exhale. You can have the chin tucked into the chest, tailbone tucking under slightly. So if your mind is starting to wander off, bring yourself back into your breathing. Focus on the breath. It's not a deep breath, it's a shallow breath. But we focus on the inhale and the exhale. Notice how that breath feels as you breathe in and breathe out. Now take a deep inhale. Open the mouth as you exhale. Bring movement of the fingers to the toes and allow the head to roll from side to side. Bring the head into the center as you breathe in. Draw the knees into the chest as you breathe out. Take a deep inhale. Roll over to the right as you exhale. Take a breath in. Come into seated position as you exhale. Legs crossed, eyes closed, palms together at the center of the chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your breath. We'll close our practice tonight with 3 Oms. Take a deep inhale. Om. Thumb knuckles to eyebrow center, and together we say Namaste.